Once upon a time, Shifra and Puah, the midwives who defied a king. In Egypt, a new king grew afraid of the growing Hebrew people. He called in two midwives, Shifra and Puah. The king of Egypt said to the Hebrew midwives, "When you help the Hebrew women during childbirth, if it's a boy, kill him." Shifra and Puah walked away in silence, their hearts heavy. The king had spoken, but deep inside, they knew they could not obey. But the midwives feared God and did not do what the king of Egypt had told them to do. Birth after birth, Shifra and Puah chose life. They helped the Hebrew mothers and let the baby boys live. When Pharaoh learned that the Hebrew boys were still alive, he was furious. He summoned the midwives again. The king of Egypt summoned the midwives and asked them, "Why have you done this? Why have you let the boys live?" The midwives answered with wisdom and faith. Hebrew women are not like Egyptian women. They are vigorous and give birth before the midwives arrive. God saw their bravery. Because they honored him, he honored them. And because the midwives feared God, he gave them families of their own. Because of two courageous women, a generation was saved. And among those saved would be a child named Moses. They weren't queens. They weren't warriors. Just two humble women. But they chose to obey God instead of men. And through them, God wrote a new story of hope. Moral of the story: when you fear God more than men, you can become a vessel of life and justice, even in the darkest times.